You need to stop whatever you're doing right now and check your pocket. Seriously, because the coin you're about to spend on coffee could be hiding a silent fortune. I'm not exaggerating. Collectors are literally fighting over certain Australian $1 coins that look completely normal. Coins people are handing away every single day without a second thought. Nobody talks about these. Not your bank, not your friends, but the auction world, it's on fire. We're talking real auction shock, life-changing money, and hidden wealth sitting in plain sight. And here's the warning you cannot ignore. Do not spend these coins. In this video, I'm revealing the top 2 most valuable and ultra-rare Australian $1 coins, and each one gets rarer, more dangerous to miss, and more valuable than the last. Stay with me, because what comes next might already be in your wallet. Coin number 1. There's something unsettling about this coin, and most people completely ignore it. You've probably seen one. Maybe you've even rejected it, tossed it aside, or worse, spent it without thinking twice. Because at first glance, it looks flawed, dirty, almost damaged. Those strange black spots on the surface, most people assume it's just wear, something worthless, something to get rid of fast. That's exactly why this coin is so dangerous to overlook, because those black spots might be the reason you're holding over $150,000 in your hand. This is not fiction. The 2016 Australian $1 coin came out during a time when both Australia and the global economy were shifting in subtle but powerful ways. Commodity prices were fluctuating, mining industries were adjusting, and the Royal Australian Mint was under pressure to maintain high-volume production while still meeting collector standards. That tension between speed and precision created something unusual. Mistakes. Not loud, obvious errors, but quiet, almost invisible irregularities. And this coin is one of them. Now here's where things get intense. The black spots you see on certain 2016 $1 coins are not just dirt. They are believed to be the result of microscopic contamination during the minting process, possibly oxidation reactions or planchet impurities that occurred before or during striking. Under normal circumstances, these coins would be filtered out, destroyed, never released. But some slipped through. And today, those survivors are becoming collector obsessions. Let's talk about what you're actually holding. On the obverse, you've got the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, clean, familiar, but on these rare examples, the surface around her profile may show uneven toning. Small dark patches, sometimes clustered, sometimes isolated. This isn't random damage, it's part of the coin's story. Flip it over, and you see the iconic mob of kangaroos. Powerful. Symbolic. But look closer. The fields around the kangaroos, this is where things start to feel different. The texture may appear slightly uneven. The black spotting sometimes blends into the design in a way that almost feels intentional. It's not. And that's exactly why collectors want it. Now physically, this coin feels like any standard Australian $1 coin. About 9 grams in weight. Roughly 25 millimeters in diameter. Thickness just over 3 millimeters. It has that familiar aluminum-bronze composition, giving it that golden tone. But on these rare pieces, that tone is interrupted, disturbed, altered. And that alteration is everything. Because in a world where billions of coins are identical, anything that breaks the pattern becomes valuable. But here's the part most people miss. Condition. This specific coin, very fine condition, means it has been in circulation, but not abused. The details are still visible. The surfaces still tell the story. And most importantly, those black spots remain untouched. If you try to clean this coin, you destroy it. Immediately. No debate. No recovery. No second chances. That dark toning, that imperfection, that is the fingerprint of its rarity. Remove it, and you erase the very thing collectors are paying for. This is why professional grading becomes critical. Because to the untrained eye, this coin looks like a reject. But to a collector, it's a mystery. A conversation piece. A silent anomaly that shouldn't exist. And when something shouldn't exist, demand explodes. Right now, collectors aren't just buying these, they're hunting them. Quietly, aggressively, watching auctions, waiting for listings. And when one appears, the bidding doesn't stay calm for long. Because supply is shrinking. Think about it. How many of these coins have already been spent? Scratched? Cleaned? Lost forever because someone thought it was just a dirty dollar? Thousands, maybe more. Every day, fewer survive in original condition. And that's why this coin has reached a market value of $152,730. Let that sink in. A coin people are accidentally handing to cashiers, worth more than a luxury car, more than some houses. Hidden wealth. Sitting in pockets, in jars, in drawers people haven't opened in years. So here's what you need to do right now. Check your 2016 $1 coins. Don't rush. Don't dismiss anything that looks off. Look for those black spots, but not damage. Not scratches. Real embedded toning that feels part of the coin itself. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. And do not spend this coin. If you think you have one, get it professionally graded. Because one small detail, something most people miss, can turn a regular coin into a silent fortune. And here's the truth that should make you uneasy. This coin is just the beginning. Because the next one makes this look common. And what collectors are doing to get it is even more shocking. Next up, you know that feeling when something looks too perfect to be valuable? That's exactly how people lose this coin. They don't ignore it because it's ugly. They ignore it because it's beautiful. Clean. Sharp. Almost glowing compared to the worn-out coins around it. It feels newer, fresher, like it doesn't belong in circulation. And instead of questioning it, they spend it faster. That's the trap. Because this 2008 Australian $1 coin, in very fine condition, is one of the most quietly dangerous pieces of hidden wealth still moving through everyday hands. And right now, someone is about to give it away for a sandwich. This is not fiction. 2008 was not just another year. It was pressure. Global pressure. Financial systems shaking, markets collapsing, uncertainty spreading across the world. The global financial crisis was unfolding, and even in Australia, where stability held stronger than most, there was tension behind the scenes. Production didn't stop. If anything, it intensified. The Royal Australian Mint had to keep coins flowing into the economy, meeting demand, maintaining confidence. But when systems are under pressure, when timelines tighten, when output matters more than perfection, that's when rare coins are born. Not from intention, but from survival. The 2008 $1 coin came out of that environment, and while millions were struck, only a tiny fraction carry the exact combination of features, preservation, and subtle anomalies that collectors are now obsessed with. And here's where it gets unsettling. Unlike the 2016 coin, this one doesn't warn you. It doesn't look damaged. It doesn't look wrong. It looks better than everything else in your pocket. On the obverse, you'll see Queen Elizabeth II, but on these rare examples, the detail hits differently. The hairlines appear sharper. The fields around this portrait smoother. There's a kind of quiet glow, almost like the coin resisted time itself. Flip it over, and the kangaroos look alive. Not just stamped, but defined. Their movement feels sharper, the lines cleaner, the background more reflective. It's subtle. So subtle that most people never question it. But collectors? They notice instantly, because perfection, at scale, is almost impossible. Now let's talk about the physical presence of this coin, because this is where reality sets in. It weighs approximately 9 grams. Diameter around 25 millimeters. Thickness just over 3 millimeters. That familiar aluminum-bronze composition gives it that golden tone, but in this case, the tone is richer, warmer, almost untouched. When you hold it, it doesn't feel old. And that's the problem. Because people trust what feels normal. And this coin hides in that trust. Here's what most people miss, and this detail changes everything. Coins from 2008 that survived in very fine condition without heavy circulation damage are already rare. But the ones that retain original surface brilliance, untouched fields and natural toning, without cleaning, without polishing, those are the ones collectors are quietly chasing. And they are not easy to find anymore. Why? Because beauty invites interference. People clean shiny coins. They polish them. They try to improve them, not realizing they're destroying the very thing that makes them valuable. So while millions were minted, the number of untouched, naturally preserved examples has dropped dramatically. Every year fewer remain. Every year, demand climbs. And here's where things turn intense. Collectors don't just want this coin, they compete for it. Not loudly, not publicly. But when one appears in the right condition, the energy shifts. Bidding becomes calculated, quiet, strategic, because everyone in that room knows. This is not just a coin. It's controlled rarity. It's a piece of economic history frozen in metal. It's a silent fortune. And right now, its market value has reached $176,520. Let that hit you properly. A single $1 coin, worth more than what most people earn in years. And yet, it still shows up in circulation, still gets dropped into vending machines, still gets handed over at gas stations. Because people don't recognize it. They see normal. Collectors see opportunity. So here's what you need to do, and don't rush this. Go find your 2008 $1 coins. Look at them under light. Slowly. Carefully. Check the surface. Is it overly shiny in a fake way? That's bad. That means it's been cleaned. But if the shine feels soft, natural, almost like it's glowing from within, that's what you're looking for. Look at the details, especially the kangaroos. Are the lines sharp? Is the background smooth? Check the edges. The wear should be minimal but real, not artificial. And most importantly, do not clean it, not even a little. Because the moment you try to perfect it, you erase its story, its authenticity, its value. Original toning matters more than shine. Natural aging matters more than brightness. And professional grading? That's your gateway to proving what you have is real. Without it, this coin is just another dollar. With it, you could be holding life-changing money. And here's the part that should stay with you. There are still people out there, right now, unknowingly spending this exact coin. Not because they're careless, but because they don't know what to look for. Now you do. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. But don't get comfortable, because what's coming next in this world of hidden coins makes even this $176,000 discovery feel small. And the way people are losing that one, it's almost impossible to believe.